It is, of course, common prosperity.
I feel like we are lucky to be a part of this.
So what I observed from my neighbor, like there's a big development.
It is, of course, common prosperity.
All the nations should come together.
I observed from my neighbor, like
Welcome to E-Talk. In this show, we discuss about 5 E's: Earth, Environment, Energy, Economy, and Education. To discuss this topic further, I've been joined by my guests in the studio. I have Ali from a foreign affairs expert from Iraq. Then I have Arafat, a business analyst from Bangladesh. And then I have Lakshmi from Nepal. She's a development specialist. Today's topic is extremely interesting and important. The Belt and Road Forum, which is a high-profile meeting summit.
The opening ceremony of the Third Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation was held in Beijing on October 18. Chinese President Xi Jinping delivered a keynote speech at the opening ceremony. China will work with all parties involved to usher Belt and Road cooperation into a new stage of high-quality development and make relentless efforts to achieve modernization for all countries, Chinese President Xi Jinping said. Global modernization should be pursued to enhance peaceful development and mutually beneficial cooperation and bring prosperity to all, she said. She noted that China is endeavoring to build itself into a stronger country and rejuvenate the nation on all fronts by pursuing modernization. The modernization we are pursuing is not for China alone, but for all developing countries through our joint efforts, he added.
A lot of different terms have been coined for the Belt and Road Initiative. If I ask you personally, what would be your buzzword to explain in a single word about the concept of the Belt and Road?
let me choose opportunity. I'm from Iraq. Iraq is not included in this initiative until now. So Iraq neighbors are included in this initiative, like Iran, Turkey, and Syria.
From me, I can say like promoting the growth for the global and create the space for the global world. So like it just create an opportunities. It just making the nation very nice way, and it just developing the infrastructure. So I think it's a nice initiative.
Yeah, well, if we talk about the very touchy word, it is, of course, common prosperity. Beside that, I have another favorite word, that is connectivity. That connectivity, that connection with people, connection with country, connection with other international organizations. So it is the connection, and another vibrant word is also there, that is mutual benefit, mutual development. It doesn't leave behind everything, everyone. So my favorite word is word are three, in fact, not only one.
Yeah, I think it's
connectivity, mutual prosperity, and common shared
prosperity.
future. Yeah.
What is your personal take on looking at the Belt and Road Initiative for the last 1 decade, and what kind of transformation you have seen in your neighborhood with regards to BRI?
As all of you know, United States have interests in Iraq, so because that we couldn't like be within this initiative. Actually, from the beginning, Iraq was invited to be one of this member. So what I observed from my neighbor, like there's a big development. I see it's good for them, like for Turkey, for Syria, and also there's a lot of connection, economic connection on it. But with this opportunity, it will open the market maybe on it. There will be a lot of investment in Iran. It's good for them. There is a real cooperation between them rather than conflict. Previously, there was conflict wasn't like stable all the time. They just fighting each other. But now the situation more stable. The Middle East more stable.
As I see when I visit to my country, there is some project that is still working. So that's all are involved with China. We can see like they just play a vital role for our infrastructure development. All the big projects are first invested by China. Then it's going to be a part. Then they are making some business. They just taking the lease for some years, and after then, while they just getting all their investment and getting all the loan debts, so then they just giving us that project. So I feel like we are lucky to be a part of this, and I feel like this kind of initiative should going more, so that our infrastructure will be developed day by day, and like we could be the growing nation day by day. So like we will not face so much difficulties. So if China will with us, so we can be more beneficial.
Belt and Road Initiative is, as we know, is called a win-win project. It believes in the concept of the community of shared destiny.
China has been the oldest friend of Nepal. China and Nepal's relation has been continuing from the long history. So this is the reason that Nepal was participating in BRI in 2017. It's been 7 years that Nepal is participant of BRI. And after being a member of BRI, and there are so many economic and infrastructural and connectivity initiatives so that Nepal is enjoying. For example, in the main problem of Nepal is infrastructural development. Doing business environment is not was not that much appropriable before BRI. After being member of this BRI, we were able to get assistance from whether that is grant, loan, technological assistance, and expertise. There are many examples. For example, connectivity. We already have a concluded contract to have railway connection, Trans Himalaya connection, and we have so many rails, roads, and air transportation also. Lastly, I think in tourism sector it is more beneficial, and China has been the largest country who Nepal receives from tourists from China. If that you mentioned that in common man's mind, there is you will find the amazing thing that people have a very positive vibration towards BRI. You know that if China is making something, then they are very confident about it. It will finish on time. It will be beneficial for us. So this is untold trust in people. It is working like that. This is commendable for us also. Like, I feel very good while I interact with people.
And how do
To
you
this
see
initiative.
the Belt and Road development after this Belt and Road Forum?
Few days ago, we just passed the pandemic, COVID-19. So after that, all the nations are in economic instability. So like we are facing the challenge right now, and like we are facing difficulties and different kinds of uh, price hike crisis. After that, we should be work together. All the nations should comes together and make these kind of things successful. We should be cooperative and we should work together to face the challenge.
To round up this interesting discussion, I would like to say that the Belt and Road Initiative has been attributed with a number of names, for example, like the Community of Shared Destiny, a win-win cooperation, and a project which has actually garnered the peaceful coexistence not only for China but also for its partner countries. Belt and Road Forum is a high-profile summit in which Belt and road projects are thoroughly reviewed and the future course of action is actually charted out. Thanks for watching. Until next time.